Thank you, Madam Chair. And let me say a very good morning to all the speakers and participants. I think today marks yet another day in the official introduction and launch of the Center for Alternative Politics and Security. And I think the very name captures the essence of what this center seeks to do. And for me, the critical discursive word here is alternative. And I think it fits quite nicely into the historical period in which we find ourselves. But even more importantly, the title for today's conversation, Beyond Ghana's 2024 elections, business as usual or people-centered politics. Chair, there is no doubt at all in my mind that as we celebrate Ghana's democracy, that after almost 32 years, we've reached a divergent point where we need some reflection and some consideration as to whether this is the democracy that we want, as to whether this is the democracy that will take us to the next stage of our politics, of our development, and even more importantly, creating a stable, enabling, conducive, convivial environment that is dialogic and consensual in creating the spaces that allows us to talk. There's no doubt at all that we need a new type of politics necessary, both for Ghana and for West Africa. But to do that, I'll argue we need a change in attitude and actually the understandings around what politics must do. And I like, Chair, your introductory remarks about that we don't see politicians until they want our vote again. They come and play Father and Mother Christmas, and then off they go again. So there is a need for some conversation and reflection about the type of politics that we are looking for. And I want to focus my next couple of minutes comments on one particular word in politics that I think will move us beyond the elections that are coming in December. And that word is participation. Or let me add political to it, so the words become political participation. I think there is no doubt at all in any of our minds that democracies depend on the active and informed involvement of citizen participation. Citizen participation across the spectrum of political processes. Now, this is important as citizens' participation brings in buy-in, it brings in engagement, but it also brings credibility. Limited popular participation, as we see in Ghana, and Chair, as you mentioned, leads to a dangerous situation that undermines resilient institutions and sustainability. And it gives way to a particular type of politics where elites and powerful people and interest groups, either through money or whatever, and unrepresentative coalitions make them decisions for us. And Chair, I was struck by your introductory remarks because that is what seems to be happening. Small, exclusive elitist groups using the language of democracy to win votes, but not acting in the democratic, inclusive interest of people. So participation by citizens becomes key in ensuring that democracies do function. And moving beyond the elections itself next month, I think citizens must play this role over the 4-year period. And how can we do this as citizens? I think we need to contextualize the word participation because it encapsulates the involvement, but also the cooperation of individuals and groups in the decision-making process. Political participation, I argue, focuses on the activities that impact on and affect politics, but includes, amongst other actions, the active engagement either by taking part in political activities, but also it comprises activities by private citizens in all shapes and forms. But that it is voluntary, and it is that voluntarism aspect that we seem to have lost in Ghana because everything now has a price. So this today is exciting, and I think we all have a basis to support this particular process. I'm very excited about this in launching the Center for Alternative Politics and Security. But in all my work, Chair, I have been guided, encouraged, and supported by the soaring lyrics of our own national anthem that people usually forget. And I want to remind all of us that in being active citizen participants in our democracy, that we should be bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right, cherishing fearless honesty and resisting the oppressor's rule with all our will and with all our might, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity. So let me thank all of you for this initiative and for the official launch and introduction of the Center for Alternative Politics and Security to a wider public. We all have a reason to be optimistic, to be hopeful. But to reach that end, we need to work hard. It will take sacrifices. It will take focus, and it will take determination. Thank you.